Okay. Hi guys. So today I'm going to talk to you about women's competitive bodybuilding, aka I'm going to force you to look at pictures of me in a bikini for the next 5 to 7 minutes. So in women's competitive bodybuilding, these are the 4 main categories. Today I'm just going to talk about contest preparation leading up to becoming a bikini competitor. In contest prep, the most important aspect of it is your diet. You have to have 6 meals a day. The first 4 meals consist of protein and carbs. The last 2 consist of protein and fats. The reason for this is that your insulin spikes when you eat carbs and fats, and it's easier for your body to process one or the other instead of both at the same time. You have to drink a gallon of water. And unlike Atkins diet or South Beach diet, where they suggest eliminating carbs, we do something called carb cycling. Essentially what carb cycling is, I'll have a picture. So this is Sunday through Saturday. You change up the amount of carbs you eat every day. This is my off-season one, so the carbs are extremely high. During contest preparation, these numbers are more like 25s, 50s, 75s, and maybe 100 if you're lucky, grams of carbs a day. Some examples of good and bad carbs are obviously fries are not the most beneficial to your body. Sweet potatoes, Ezekiel bread, brown and jasmine rice are much more beneficial to help you along with your training. There's 3 elements in training. The first is fasted cardio, which is cardio done in the morning before you eat breakfast when your body's still fasting. There's mixed studies on this. Some people think it doesn't help with the fat loss process, and some say that it's very beneficial to it. From my experience, I think it's beneficial, at least make me feel better. During weight training, in bikini, you focus mainly on your shoulders, arms, back, quads, glutes, and hamstrings. That sounds like your whole body, but it's not. You don't want a 6-pack when you step on stage, unlike other categories, and you don't really work out your chest or calves either. It's a very feminine shape. You have the highest body fat percentage of all the other competitors in the other categories. I'll do some pictures of me training. The hardest part of contest preparation is peak week. Peak week is the week before your show. It's essentially to get all the water and sodium out of your body and out of your muscles. So it's basically hell. Your carbs are extremely low in the beginning of the week, and your water is extremely high. So for instance, on Sunday and Monday, you'll probably drink 2 gallons of water a day. Then you'll start eliminating to 1.5, 1, until you get to Friday, where you probably have a gallon of water till 4 p.m., and then you cut off all water intake until your show, after your show on Saturday. So you have no water. It's awful, but well worth it. Sorry. So carbs are extremely low in the beginning of the week as well. You probably have 6 to 12.5 grams of carbs, and during training, that's extremely difficult because carbs are where you get your energy from. And you become very mean too. I definitely yelled at some children when I was on low carbs. So I was like, get on the road! The worst part of it though is your 6 meals a day you still have, but they are only plain tilapia, plain chicken, and plain asparagus. For breakfast, all 6 meals, everything. So the workout changes as well during your peak week. You have low weight, high repetition, and you go 30 minutes without stopping. So it's very hard on low carbs. But there's a bright side because Wednesday, that's your last day of training, and right after you finish training, you get to load your body with carbs. The reason this works is once your body is depleted and all that water is out of your muscle, your skin tightens to the muscle. And when you load up with carbs, your muscles increase volume, but your skin stays tight, which is why you can see so much definition. It's pretty cool. So then you finally get to the show time. So typically you arrive Friday night, the day before your show. You get a spray tan, which is not that fun. And you get to have a little bit of wine that night, which is nice. Red wine helps dry out your body to give you more definition. So during the show, you have prejudging. And this is an example of what prejudging looked like. We all line up on the stage in the morning, and that's when the judges decide who wins the competition. So you're just standing in a line and you hit your poses, you do your front, your side, your back, and turn back around. And you just have to hold it like a statue until you get to go off stage, which can be awful too because you're sucking in and flexing, and it's very awkward, but it's fun. The night show comes, you get to have a little bit of Sour Patch Kids backstage because the sugar also helps add volume to your muscle. You use resistance bands before you go on stage just to give a little bit more blood flow to your muscles, just pumping up your arms and your shoulders mainly. You don't want to do your glutes or anything like that. And then you get to go back on stage and you get to do your solo routine, which is your whole posing routine by yourself while everyone else stands on the side of the stage. So it's a really interesting and scientific thing. This is from my second show, and that's from my first one. It's really interesting because to know that you can sculpt your body however you want with training and diet. This is my transformation. This is 11 weeks difference. This is my first day of training, and this is 4 days out from my second show. And this is one as well. It's pretty awesome to know that with hard work and diet and work, you can sculpt your body however you want. So yeah, just know it's possible.